Hi, fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. There's an arrow on my head. Let's just get that out of the frame, hey? Off to a smashing start. How you going? Good? Yeah, good. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've been good. Yeah. That's like the conversation you have like with an ex, and you see them and you're like, yeah, I'm doing real well. How's the dog? How's the dog we shared? Not me. I'm terminally single, and I'm single, and I don't want to mingle. No thanks. Not interested. Anyway, we're back. We had to take a little detour, I admit, in the old Elomir stories of Elomir, because of Miss Tracy. Now, I just want to show you a picture. Is it in here? No, I think I saved it in the old Elomir folder. All right, okay. Are you ready for this? Matching tattoos. Where's my face? Let's get my face back. Matching Elomir tattoos. Are you guys okay? I am very worried for your welfare. And what do you have in America? It's the 5150. If say like my mum, who, like she's just found out that she can't really do her job too much anymore because she's got bad knees from years of playing basketball when she was younger. And so, she might be tempted into an MLM, God help us all. And if she went away, it wouldn't happen because I would be like, what are you doing? No. And if she went away and came back with a tattoo like this, yeah, I would be taking her to therapy, looking at what happened, because this is crazy. You're fucking kidding me. Oh my God, no, I can't swear this early. Stop it. Even though, like, my first bleep was like, yeah, 5 minutes after I swore. Nice work, editor. That's me. I'm an editor. Okay, so I had a little rewatch of Van's story. I'm looking at my iPad. It's like, what are you staring at? Like, you can't see my desk. It's clean now. It was really messy. But I'm still painting this stupid thing. So I'm going to finish this because I just really want to get done with it and then work on some other things and organize my freaking collabs that I've been talking about forever. Okay, so this is Van Nguyen, and she is just in case you haven't seen part one, will I chuck a card somewhere? Chuck a card. I don't know where it goes because this is back to front anyway. And she is the CEO of Elomir, which is a multi-level marketing company that is just launched with one product called Axis Klarity, which apparently is it does everything for everyone. It doesn't matter what your ailment is. It's the strip. You got a strip, okay? And we've got all these middle-aged women and a lot of men as well. There's a lot of men in this MLM who are making puns about stripping. And I think it's because they think it's a joke to call themselves strippers because it's not a legitimate profession in their opinion. And that's shitty as well. Ah, swearing. God damn it. Yeah. So, it's not a joke to be a stripper. It's a legitimate work career for whoever wants to do it. So we don't shame sex workers here. Sex work is real work, and it's not a joke, really. Oh no, my friend Tracy, she's gonna say I don't have a sense of humor. Yeah, I just don't like any humor that's based on degrading anyone. That's all. I like cutting edge humor. Absolutely. Mine's more like absurd. What my favorite joke? Okay, do you want to hear it? Here's my favorite joke. What's blue and white and sits in a tree? A refrigerator with jeans on. Boom. My favorite joke. See, I'm laughing at. Can you imagine a fridge in a tree with some jeans in it? It's hilarious to me. Anyway, that's my joke. We have Van, who's going to be keeping on telling us this story of how Elomir came to be. Oh, we heard the stories. The stories we heard of her coincidentally being in the same place as Terry, like a rom-com, where they overheard each other in a coffee shop. And he had the machine, and she had the strip and the formula. But she's making little variances here and there, so it's interesting to see how she is saying it. Because I don't think that she thinks people are studying it this closely. And we are. Because the people who are criticizing this are usually educated and quite clever. So, and that's just not a call out of myself. I'm talking about most people who do commentary. They have to have that little way in to sort of decode. Decoding is really important, and sort of discuss what it could mean. Doesn't mean that's what it does mean. It's all theoretical. But some of us have better theories that work out than others. Absolutely. And I want to say this sensitively, but network marketers, when they're in a company, don't have that same decoding skill for what they're doing. So they can see something that's a scam on the outside of their company. Like, I think Savannah, it was Tracy, I think Savannah or Erin said, so it's okay to talk about other companies, but not your company. And that's it in a nutshell. So they're not seeing what they see in what they're doing. And, well, I suppose that's cognitive dissonance, really. Anyway, let's get on with this. I will speed her up, okay? On her speed. I think she's okay at 1.5, but we'll see. All right, let's go.
And they were like, no, you're fine. We'll just put in one and then we'll watch it every single day. Then May comes around and I keep telling them, guys, we're going to sell out. We need a bigger PO. We need a bigger PO. They're like, no, you don't need it. And then when May didn't work for launching, we just said, okay, screw this. Since we're not launching in May, we're all going to go to Texas. There was about 30 of us that headed out to Texas to go tour the facility to see how the product's being made so that they understand, they know all the safety protocols, the safety measures behind the R&D and the development and the manufacturing of our product. So, 30, I think it was about 30 people that went out there. We sat and had a conversation. We talked about the launch, what to expect, what was going to happen. And so we all flew back home. We were excited.
Why? Why did 30 people go out there? Is this your handpicked, top of the team? I wonder who got the invite. Sorry, I'm getting paint. That's why I'm standing here. That's what I meant.
And these people were so filled with excitement. I said, okay, guys, if you guys want to start doing some Zooms because we're getting ready to turn on the website, you can, right? So then they went in less than 12 hours. When I tell you guys, these guys went and did a Zoom in less than 12-hour notice They got over 700 people on a call. I finally had some sort of social proof to my team to say, like, guys, these guys are monster builders. You have to listen to them. That one PO is not enough. Took a picture of that Zoom number, sent it to our business partner, and he immediately submitted a second PO order, right? Guys, when I tell you standard practice in this ecosystem is they usually do not do more than one PO order for a brand new company, because the worst thing you can do is have product.
I got too much in front of me. Oh my gosh. There were anti-MLMers on that. Like, it's not real. 780? Are you kidding? Oh, well, we better order some more. Okay, but you did that, and you originally tried to order 10, have a pack that was where you could get 10 boxes, but then you pulled it back to 3 boxes each because you over enrolled for the product that you had, and you still can't deal with customers at the moment. So there's that. I feel like it's a bit too fast, so I might slow her back down. I'll see.
Sitting on a shelf if it doesn't sell the way you expect it to sell, right? So then they put in a second PO order. Then they said, screw this, 700 is great, but we're going to max out 1,000 Zoom line. That's our goal as a group. We're going to max it out. And I'm like, okay, just send me the number when you're done. That felt like, it was literally 72 hours later. They go and do a Zoom, and they had over 1,000 people max out that line 10 minutes before they even went live on the call. And they have over 600 people sitting in the waiting room trying to get into that Zoom call. Took a screenshot of that, sent it to our business partner again, and said, I'm telling you, 2 POs is not enough. We need more product. So they went and stuck a third.
And can I just remind everybody at this point in time, she has not said that she is working with Terry Lagour. That's who the business partner is. Like, he's an industry professional with many successful companies under his belt, and you're telling him what to do? Okay, Ben. But how many people are on a Zoom is friggin' pointless. There's been talk. Because how else did Aaron Bees find out about it? Mm-hmm. Hmm? Hmm.
PO order in. And then we were getting ready to launch, and I kept sending them all the Zoom calls, how many people were showing up, how many people were excited about what was happening. And what was happening behind the scenes was our business partner was being contacted by other people that he knew in the industry asking about the strip company. And he started realizing, holy crap, this was bigger than what I thought it was going to be. So he ended up putting in a 4th PO order. And when I tell you guys that no company has ever been, has ever had that type of customer service, because they didn't see how much chaos was going to happen on a product. So they said that we've never had a company where we would put in 4 PO orders before it ever went live.
What does that even mean? For PO? Like, if I don't know about the company, what does it mean? I mean, I just don't understand what the point of all this is. Like, what are you trying to say? That you're like the best launch ever? Because you are not. You fucked it every way. It was not done well. Okay? Everybody knew what you were doing. You had to reveal everything once that it was revealed. You don't sell the customers still today. And everybody's ranking up without any customers, which is a pyramid scheme.
And then what ended up happening was when we started realizing that the manufacturing wasn't going to go as fast as the sales were going to go, our partner ended up purchasing 2 additional.
So you could have stopped selling or accepting enrollments at a point so that you could maintain, but you didn't. Why? Why is that? Because you wanted to make money. That's it. Boom. Done. The end.
Machines before we even went live as a company. And those machines cost over $1 million a piece. And literally purchased it, paid every dollar possible to get it at his facility as fast as possible to start manufacturing to keep up with the amount of sales that were going to go in before we even went live as a company. And when I tell you guys, this is the reason why we wanted our company positioned in this ecosystem, because the biggest reason why a lot of companies fail as a startup is not because they have startup problems. If you're a company that's claiming as a startup you never had problems, that's a lie, guys. And here's why I'm going to tell you. Anything you ever do for the very first time, there's always going to be.
You just said that it was like it was amazing. Like, you're contradicting yourself. you actually don't know about business. You're a network marketer. You haven't started a business. You've been a salesperson. Why are you fucking lecturing us on the problems of being in a business? You don't know. It's Terry's like part of the business. You're the I want to I've got no adjective. He's the money and you're the face. I don't know, like you're just patting yourself on the back, but also saying, like, oh, we're a startup. Not in the same way as other businesses. No way, especially with Terry LaCour as your business partner. You want to say his name?
A learning curve to it. There's no person in this world that has ever done anything and knew what to expect right from the get-go. Yes, you can have experience like me. I have experience as a top leader. I have experience on building top income. But in every opportunity I've ever been a part of, whether it's a different product, a different concept, a different service, there was always a learning curve that I had to go through in the very beginning. And there was nothing, even though for us, we made multiple seven figures in our career, but we've gone into every companies and we didn't know what to expect every time we started there. We always kept our mind open because we had to go through our learning curve to understand the pitch, to understand the product, to understand the way to market it. There was that learning curve, and that's what we all go through, right? So when we were getting ready to go live, we had no idea the psychoticness that was going to go. I mean, we had an idea, but we didn't know. And so for the fact of the matter is, even our partner said, I normally do not invest in any companies until revenue starts coming in. But because he stands behind what we are doing and he's witnessing what is happening out in the field, he went literally threw the book at us.
This is what. So I was on DC's live, not on her live. I was just commenting and watching, and this is my conspiracy theory. I think Terry had the product all along. He had headhunted somebody to be the face. Unfortunately, he picked this person who's not very good at what she's doing, but he's done well with the media training, etc., etc. I'm not buying it, but I am purposely looking at it in a way that, like, I know that I'm not going to sign up. I'm not a fan of network marketing, so I'm not going to sign up. But yeah, I think he made it, and that's why it's been the way it is. Yeah, I mean, of course he did invest in it. Like this again, it doesn't make sense. He obviously has invested in it because he's made the strips, right?
And did everything and anything in their power to make sure that we were getting everything that we needed from a backing standpoint so that we wouldn't have to slow down as we started building our company. Yes, has it been a bumpy road? Of course. This company, for us, it was like the product was the first time for us to pursue this. And within that ecosystem, they don't have another company that they can mirror off of. We were going to be the guinea pigs of this machine in their ecosystem. And so when we did it, when we were getting ready to turn on the website, this is the crazy part.
Ecosystem is not the right word. It's a factory in his businesses. LaCour Enterprises, isn't that what it is? All right, now, get ready. What happened when they were about to turn on the website? I'm excited.
The day before 4th of July, and when I tell you I was completely heartbroken, because remember I have, I'm very much like a mom. I like to make sure that we take care of people. I got a phone call from our partner the day before 4th of July.
She wants to take care of people like a mom. Are you like the mom in Precious? Or I don't know. Who are some bad moms? I can't think of any right now except for Precious. Yeah, sure. Oh, I cannot imagine like how they all gushed over this. Oh, man, you're so caring. You really care about people. People with money. That's who she cares about. Like, for real.
And I remember him telling me, Van, this machine is not performing the way I was expecting it to perform. And I'm just going to let you know that even though we have the 4 POs in place, there's no way this machine is going to produce what we need for day 1 of launching. And he was like, we have 2 options.
That's what she was sad about. She just said that she's like a mum to everyone. So it sounded like it was going to be, I don't know, someone died or something. But the bad news she got was that we're not going to be able to produce enough, but you still went through with the launch. That's suspicious. That's weird.
Either push the launch or we do limited pre-enrollment. And when I tell you my heart sank, my husband was there in the car with me, and I was so heartbroken because I was like, oh my gosh, don't tell me this right now. What are you talking about?
We really need money. We really need that money. We have to open. We lost all your crypto money, you idiot. We need the money.
He was like, the machine is like molasses. It's not going any faster. We're literally working 20 hours a day, but the machine is just so dang slow. And then I just said, okay, well, let me figure this out. I said, I'll call you right back. He said, yes, take your time, figure out what you guys want to do. And we were going back and forth. And guys, when I tell you making decisions for a company, you have to think of all variables involved. And we sat there and we were like, wow, we were supposed to launch in May. Some people were resigning from their companies back in April. And I'm like, okay, so we've gone 2 months. People have gone 2 months with no.
Oh. So she was cross recruiting. I hope there are some companies out there who are looking into the legal implications of this. I'm not, I'm anti-MLM, but I'm pro, them attacking each other. That's okay. Anyone out there in the MLM world? Did you lose a rep to Elomir? Maybe you should look into that.
Okay. And I said, okay, we have the option to push our launch, which I don't think people want to do because they need to make money. And the other thing too was they have so many people that are excited to get involved into the opportunity that I don't think they can continue.
I did not think that she was just going to say that. She's so blatant. Because she said the people wanted to make money, but it was her too. And they want the product. They don't give a fuck about the product, honestly. You could be selling, like, I don't know, shit burgers. But if you get in early in the shit burger company, you're a shit burger for life until the company goes down, of course.
To wait much longer. The other option is we do early pre-enrollment, which was something that we had to expect being a brand new concept in this ecosystem, right? So then we sat down and we really discussed it with our partner. And then we also talked about the legal aspect of it. And then we sat down with the main top leaders that were involved in launching this company, got their feedback, got where their perspective was at. And when we decided that, hey, on July 5th,
Why are we all sitting down? Did you get back up and sit down? Blah, blah, blah. I know it's probably she's using it as an idiom, but this is what I said in my part 1. All of this is don't look behind the curtain. Here's all the details. I'm going to distract you with the details, the very tedious, boring shit details. So then you won't be looking into the dodgy parts of it, like who's your business partner, man? Who's your business partner? You haven't fucking said it yet.
instead of going into full-blown pre-launch, we were going to go into pre-enrollment with Elomir. And what that just simply meant was we blocked all packs minus one of them. So we blocked every pack except one to be offered. The second thing we were going to do is that as a company, we felt that it was not right for us to take any consumer credit cards because we weren't going to be able to tell them exactly when their product was going to ship, because even though we did have product, LaCour wasn't sure how much inventory we were going to be able to have upfront, right? So we made the decision to block all customer sales because we felt that if we turned on the customer side for our brand partners and we did not deliver product to our customers, it would be horrible for them, right?
This is the first time I've heard this. Not even from their reps, they haven't said this. Oh, that's interesting. Hmm. Um, why do the customers get this consideration and the brand partners don't? The brand partners have to wait for their boxes and, not find out about things and blah de blah. But a customer will be, will be considerate of the customers. I honestly think they rushed it because they needed money. Oh no! Thank God the lid is on that. Oh, white paint. Man, our local supermarket got this brand of baba ganoush, right? I love ganoush so much. And they got it in once, and I ate it. Can you see it? It's the company's called the Olive Branch in Australia, of course. And I bought all of the containers that they had, and I never got the brand in again. It's the only one I've ever that tastes pretty similar to what you'll get at the restaurant I used to get it at. It was this really good restaurant in one of the towns I've lived in, like a smallish town. Oh, it's got traffic lights and stuff. Um, and every time I go in there, I'd get like the baba ganoush, and they would always hassle me to try something else, and I'm like, no, I like the baba ganoush. Just give me like a baba ganoush. Give me that garlic. All right.
We don't want to take people's money and not give them an exact delivery time. The brand partners, we said, hey, if you guys are going to do this, just know this is what's going to happen. And we had to have them all agree to this. Because we even said, if this is not what you want to do right now, because we're going to go into pre-enrollment, please do not get involved in our company. We made it very clear to people what was going to happen proceeding in the pre-enrollment phase. And we even told people, you don't have to launch with us. You do not have to do this business. You can wait a year when we're more.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. I think that they wanted to launch early, and like before they were sort of ready. And then they went to do the soft launch, and then they had trouble with the amount, knowing that they were not going to be able to fulfill orders would be a good excuse to waive customer volume requirements. So then that first month would be a fucking jackpot for those people. And I think they took advantage of that. Absolutely. And so did their 30 top reps or whatever. All the people they poached to come over to them. And they all know. They all know if it's off the backs of the many. The money of the few is the backs of many. It doesn't matter how transparent you think you've been, okay? Saying to reps, oh, you don't have to come now. You don't have to come yet. Every fucking person knows that if there was no customer volume, then you're going to rank up purely by recruiting, which is what they did. That's what Sarah and Tracy were talking about in the very first video I responded to. They were talking about how they were going to get the most numbers in that month because you shouldn't leave money on the table. That's Tracy's quote, don't leave money on the table. And what she means is don't leave my money on the table by not recruiting. It's the same with you. Greedy person.
Streamline. You can wait until we have more inventory, but we're just letting you know that this is the way that we have to pre-enroll our company. And so the people that agreed to do it, we then went live on July 5th, knowing what we knew. And guys, when I tell you it was insane, what ended up happening was we turned on our website at 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. Everybody was anticipating, waiting. They're like, people were like, are you going to tell me first? And I'm like, nope, we're going to announce it all at once to the field so that everyone could get involved. And literally turned on the website, guys. We had 30 to 40 orders going through every minute. And our back office team sat on a Zoom with my husband and I from 1:30 all the way up to 7:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to monitor the website. They had to up our service on our website because it was literally being bombed by orders. Orders going through, orders. And the first day, over 4,000 brand partners registered into Elomir. And in our first 30 days, over 10,000 brand partners registered in Elomir in the United States. And don't even get me started, guys. We blocked international expansion for that very reason because we knew we had to scale with our company. We knew that we weren't going to have enough inventory because this was going to be the first time in their ecosystem developing this product. And so we wanted to give them time to replicate and figure out what we were going to do, how we were going to scale this machine faster. And because of that, guys, thank goodness, because we didn't go international and because we didn't turn on our customers, we were able to figure out the flaws behind the machine and figure out the flaw behind our marketing strategy. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys we are perfect as a company. We're not. But any company that is brand new, that is hot, that is having momentum, that has something relevant, you are going to go through a learning curve and growing pains. And because of that, we've remained completely transparent with our field. And the funny thing was when all of that went down.
At the beginning of this video, she said she's a perfectionist. So are you a perfectionist, or are you somebody that has trouble with like has like training wheels or whatever, you've got to get over things, because it's kind of contradictory. Yeah, of course you did that, because everybody knew that you were not going to have customers, and everybody knew that you were going to it's a new company, get in first, get the money. It's not fucking rocket science. It's not genius business plan, okay? You're not Skims, all right? It's a fucking multi-level marketing company. There is a pattern. This happens. Surely it has happened before. And it will happen again, unfortunately.
This is how insane our partner is. He went from taking a machine that was only producing 200 completed boxes.
Who's your partner?
A day to 1,500 completed boxes a day. He literally has paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to get the next machine to Texas as soon as possible, because he said that that machine will quadruple our completed amount of inventory, so that we can then go ahead and turn on the retail side of our website, so that when customers start to purchase our product, we can service them immediately and have no delayed orders for our customers. And when I tell you guys that he's done everything in a short amount of time, it is insane. And I believe that if we didn't have him as our partner, we would be in a worse horrible situation. Things that I've witnessed in my career in other startups, guys. My husband and I were a part of a startup that we paid $1,000 for our packages, and they didn't ship anything for 7 months. That's how crazy it was. There was another startup that we were a part of. We paid $5,000 for them to ship 0 product to us for 5 months. That's what we are used to when we deal with other startup companies, right? But because my husband...
Can you be more specific? Are they MLMs? And that's your own fault. Like, there's plenty of companies who have successful stories of starting up, okay? Not just your 2 experiences of it going poorly. It's like when she was talking about, what was it? And she said some sort of analogy, and it's like, no, that's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Okay?
And I knew that we didn't have the background in manufacturing. We didn't have the background in logistics. A facility that we knew or we understood, because that's just stuff we never did in our career. We knew that if we wanted a fighting chance for our company to be something of significance in this industry, we needed that type of partnership in place with us. And so we're so glad we did. Because guys, when I tell you, he caught up on the back order of the first round of delivery, he did it in 12 days. He is catching up on all back orders in less than, I want to say, a month. No, so what is it? What's today, the 5th? Oh my gosh, in less than a month. So I didn't realize it's the 5th.
Here's a list of things I don't fucking care about. 1, how long it took you to catch up on your back order. 2, I don't know, anything else. I don't care. I don't care. It's dumb. You shouldn't have, you still didn't do a good job. And who's your partner? You gonna reveal that? Terry Lacour. Or has he maybe said, don't mention my name, because I don't want to be associated with this fucking company? Didn't see him at the ribbon cutting.
Today's officially 30 days since we turned on our website. He is officially catching up on all back orders in less than a month and a half. And what I mean by that is that we have a couple more days and we should be completely caught up on all of our back orders. Literally caught up on every single back order. He will be officially caught up on every single back order by a month and a little over a week into our build. That is insane how fast they're moving. And our next machine that's supposed to quadruple our production is already sitting in Texas, just needs to clear out of customs. But he literally paid whatever cost it took to get that machine from Shanghai, China, because he bought it from a manufacturer in Shanghai, China. Get that machine boated to the United States. It landed already. I think the order went through like early July. Landed in the United States and is already in Texas as of yesterday. And he paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to get.
Details, 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 because I'm going to distract you with the details because of this, and this. Because it sounds impressive. It came from Shanghai, China. Great, most things do. Etc., etc., etc. It's all look over here, look over here, look over here, because I don't want you to look over here. Oh, she sucks. I'm sorry.
The machine here because our limitation was our ability to create completed boxes on a slow machine, right? None of us predicted the machine was going to be so slow. So he got that big machine here so that we can up our production level so that we can then turn on our consumer side to start getting customers in place because we have so much excitement behind this product. There are so many testimonials going through in our page. There's over 17,000 people in this particular page. There's actually many different branch off pages of customers.
Are they compliant? Are they promising health claims? Are they ridiculous? Like my world turned green? Maybe not. Okay, but you don't care because you just want people to buy. The lucky thing is, it's fucking expensive, and most of the people in your force, as brand ambassadors, they're going to be your major consumers, and some of them have been taking more than one a day. And now the other sneaky little thing you've done is that even though one box is meant to be a month's supply, you've made the personal volume requirements where they have to purchase 2 boxes. So you don't get enough points on one box. That's snaky right there. And this is the type of stuff that they don't tell people, because your comp plan is shit, your company is crap, and you are an exploitative jerk. Thank you.
Testimonial. Just in this particular one that I have, there's over 17,000 people sitting in there reading these daily testimonials that are coming in from brand partners that have gotten involved, that have tried their 30-day, creating their 30-day testimony on our product. And it's insane the results that are coming in. A lot of them are truly inspiring. A lot of them we can't post because obviously out of compliance. You get that in every company, but we block the ones that are out of compliance. And when I tell you guys that the stories that we get on a daily basis of the things that people are experiencing on our tiny little strip, right? That is so convenient, that just dissolves on your tongue, that tastes like a fruit roll up. They are getting life-changing experiences on our product. And because of that, that's what motivates.
It doesn't dissolve on the tongue real well, but also it's not supposed to. Sublingual means under. Sub is a prefix that means under. This has been me bringing you language tips, just like Tony's tips, but just about language.
And inspires us to continue to keep pursuing better for us as a company. And when I tell you guys the things that I've learned in my position, being where I'm at and where I sit at, I will tell you guys in just 30 days, I felt like I grew up an extra year in this industry in just 30 days of doing this. And here's what I will say that I've learned is that the people that will support you will always support you no matter what. And the people that are jealous, that are insecure, are in fear, they're going to be the ones that spread the most rumors about you but never took the time to actually talk to you, to understand what was going on, that accuse you of the worst things. And if you understand that, you can block them all out, because in my brain I already know that there is a lot of people that have never taken the time to speak to me, have never taken the.
She got me. That's it. I'm leaving the anti-MLM community. That's it. Just going back to talking about Reddit. Nah, I'm done. She found me out. Fucking hell. I was trying to hide it. This woman. Of course. You don't care what people think. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in network marketing, because everybody knows it's like a scam. you know? Especially when you don't, look at yourself in a realistic way, where you think that you're philanthropic for starting a multi-level marketing business and not a non-profit or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. How interesting. Just one little bit at the end for the haters, hey? I'm not jealous. I don't want to be you. I fucking hate sales, all right? It is gross. I don't want to be you, even if you have a lot of money. It doesn't, make or break me. I earn good money. I want to work in another town. That's fine. but I'm not jealous. I am absolutely not jealous of anyone. You know, good, bad, ugly, whatever, how I am, I'm okay with. And it's taken a while. It's taken a few years to get there. I tell you, stupid mic, it keeps on falling. Yeah, and that's healthy. I think it's really, I see jealousy as a really useless emotion, honestly. Even in relationships. Oh, here's Minnie. Hey, Minnie. I I was a jealous girlfriend when I was young. Oh, I was bad. But I'm not like that anymore. And I don't want a partner anyway, but like if someone cheats on me, I'm like, "You idiot. I'm awesome." Like what a friggin' idiot if they were to cheat on me. Oh no, and Minnie's gonna get cranky because I'm talking, but I'm not. She's like, "Mm." Yeah, so I'm not jealous, honey. Um, I don't want to be in your position. Like, you must be so stressed out. Fuck that. Anyway, what are you doing? Minnie, what are you doing? We'll keep going.
Time to hear the story, but always have the biggest opinions about everything, right? And so with that, I don't let that ever get to my brain. I never allow it to get in the way of our vision. I don't ever allow it to get in my head as if that is my truth, because I understand for me, I know what this company stands for. I know what we're doing behind the scenes. I know what our business partner has done to get us to where we're at today and continue to get us.
You be jealous of me. Look, it's pure love back there. Pure love. Even if one eats poo and the other one is, I don't know, thinks she's bigger than a Rottweiler.
Moving forward to progress and to grow, to eventually turn on customers, to go to international markets. We haven't even begun as a company yet. We have not begun as a company, but yet we have over 10,000 brand partners that have enrolled. And we have thousands of people on our product coming in with testimonials. Some are going to love it, some are going to hate it, some people are going to bash us, which is normal. I don't find any company to be any perfect company. I don't know of any company that has 100% satisfaction, and that is unrealistic to expect that from any company in general, because that's just not going to happen. Every person's different, everybody's different, and for me, I don't look for 100%. What I look for are the people that are looking for us. What I look for are the people that align with us. If you don't like what I have to say, if you don't like what I have to offer, you don't have to build this build. I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm not here to sell anyone on what we're doing. I know what we're doing. I know what we stand for. I know what we've done behind the scenes. I know what our partners are doing for us. We are doing a grand opening in the next week. We're actually heading out to Texas next week. And guys, our company, they're going to hear from the formulator. They're going to hear from our business partner everything that they did to make this all work for us, because you will hear.
Oh, the formulator. That's the chemist. Oh my god, they're still flogging this like, oh, you get to meet the chemist. I can't find, I'm looking for black paint. Where the hell did it go? I put all the paint in one little thing and now it's not in there. Oh yeah, that's great. Who's your business partner? You still haven't mentioned it. Why? Why not on this one, hey? Why not? Curious.
That they care, we care, all of us did everything in our power in the position that we were in the situations that we were faced, and the cards that we were dealt. We pivoted and we maneuvered to the best of our abilities, and we did it in a very short amount of time. And we were able to accomplish things that most companies wouldn't be able to do because of the backing that we have. And when I tell you guys that our vision and our purpose is bigger than we've ever seen in our life, it's not because we own the company. So many people think that I'm excited about this thing because we're the owners. Nope, that's not even the truth. I promise you guys, if I didn't have it this way, if I didn't get to do it the way I wanted to do it, I promise you I wouldn't own the company. I promise you that my husband and I wouldn't even pursue the company. This was not given to us. This was not a, hey, this was literally said, if we want to do this, if we want to own this, and we want to co-found this, and I want to lead it as CEO, and I want to do it the way I want to do it. I want to do it because I know I can stand behind it, and I can go to bed at night and I can close my eyes and not have any fear in my heart, and I don't feel like I'm hurting anyone. And for anybody that has these big opinions of who I am as a person, then that means I'm pretty sure you don't know who I am. We probably never had a conversation in our.
I don't claim to know who you are. All I'm doing is reacting to your words, your videos, the videos from now and the videos that you posted many years ago. Okay? I am interpreting them in my own way, of course. But there is also the double speak that exists in MLMs, aka the weasel words. All right. I think I'll bump up the old weasel words video just so that, you know, people know what I'm talking about when I say it. Yeah, I don't need to know who you are in your personal life. It's like with Tracy. I said we're multifaceted people. Who I am, in front of my family is different to who I am in front of my friends, and different again to who I am in front of my students, and so on. Okay, we're different things for different people. The part of your personality that I am analyzing and discussing is to do with multi-level marketing. As one, first of all, as a distributor, and now as a CEO. You're supposed to be the brains of the operation. This is your story of how it became a thing. But you see, I've heard you talk about this before. So what I'm doing is pointing out the differences that you are making, that you are changing, leaving out of your story or adding to your story. That's not me. That's you. All I'm doing is watching it, pointing it out, having a little bit of an opinion about it. Not a little bit. Probably a lot of opinion about it. Okay? But yeah, you're right. I do not know you. I don't need to. I don't want to. I don't think you're a very good person based on what you're doing right now. You could have done this as a health and wellness company without the MLM model and probably done okay. You're right. Like there's a couple of things out there that are similar to this, but not exactly the same. And maybe it's through an MLM because there are stricter requirements for a company to launch something like this. Like the FDA may have stricter guidelines for that, but I don't know enough about American food supplement laws, and I don't need to at this point in time. However, I do know that they're a lot more relaxed than a lot of other countries. So, yeah, doesn't matter. Don't care who you are. It's a reaction to this.
Life together, but I will tell you guys this, that for the people that took the time to understand the vision, that stay around the fire, that know what we stand for as a company, know what we stand for as individual people, you will know that in our career, we've always put people before profits. We've always done the best that we can to do good by people, because we know that if we put customer service as our first priority, we will always have a business, regardless of what people say, regardless of other people's opinion, to the ones that see what we have to offer, to the ones that believe in what we're trying to pursue in this industry. We are absolutely going to change the conversation. And what I mean by changing the conversation is that we want to innovate. We want to grow as a company. We are not here to compare ourselves. We're not here to tear down any other company. We don't believe in doing that as a culture. What we believe in doing is that in order for us to all be the change, it requires all of us to come in differently. It requires all of us to stand up and stop triggering on one another. Because that's really what is happening in this industry, is that we all come from a background with baggage. We all have our own past experiences of the things.
Why? Let's analyze why. Why do people get into network marketing? What's the story that most people say when they get into network marketing? I was there, I was recruited at my lowest. I was depressed. I was that. I was this. They're damaged people. That's why they are like that, okay? And you're part of the problem. You've been in so many MLMs, like, you, it's just not making sense because she said herself that other people, she obviously recruited, cross recruited, whatever, to come to her company. They quit their companies to come to her. That's part of the problem. This is exactly the same. You haven't changed the conversation. You look like clowns. And, not that I support other MLMs, but they think you're clowns too. All right? It's dumb. It's silly. It's not sustainable. She's I think she's been reading her own press a bit too much, Probably the stuff that she put out herself.
That we hated about this industry, the things that we hated that people did to us. Not even just network marketing. Our own lives have those things. But I'm going to ask you guys, the only way you're going to ever change your life, and this is not a network marketing career advice. This is you changing your life. The only way that's ever going to happen is you need to stop.
What is your qualification to give us any advice on our lives? Nothing.
Self-sabotaging and stop triggering on other people. It's like that quote that says, stop bleeding on people that never cut you. And the way you're bleeding on people is by acting out every time someone does something that quote unquote pisses you off. Every time you act out, that's actually not their problem, it's your problem.
Am I a teenager and did my mum just come cuss me out? Who the fuck are you? Fuck off. Don't tell me what to do. I'm an adult. I can do whatever I like. Like, okay, professor. This seems like a bit over the top.
Because you choose not to heal what hurt you, and because you won't heal, you choose to bleed on everybody else. And so in this company, I will tell you, for me and
victim blaming. Right, we got there in the end. Victim blaming. It's their fault. It's their fault.
My husband, the one thing that we're trying to do for ourselves is that we want to represent what the change looks like in this industry. We want to stand for better. We don't want to deal with gossip. We don't do the gossip. We don't do the dictatorship. We don't dictate in our business. We are not owners that tell you what to do. We are not owners that criticize you for the things that you won't do in this business. And we are definitely not owners that put guns to your head and say, you need to build this business. For us, both my husband and I stand behind alignment. If you align with our energy, if you align with our purpose, if you align with what we believe in, then please build with us and we'll appreciate you. We will honor you guys. We will respect your time. But if this is definitely not an opportunity that you want to be a part of, please go do what you need to do for your family. We will never hold you back. We will never be the ones to make you feel guilty. We will never be the people that will gossip behind you because you just chose not to be a part of Elomir. And that is the biggest thing that I will say, both my husband and I will stand behind, is that you will not catch us gossiping about anyone if they choose not to be a part of Elomir. And so that's the only way we know how to set the example for the rest of the industry, that it doesn't have to be ugly when you're building a business. It doesn't have to be competition to say one company's better than the other. If all of us just stood up and said, screw the competition, let's help one another, we would completely change the environment that we're dealing with in this industry.
It's impossible. And you don't really want to change it, because if everybody was winning, there would be no one at the top. That's like the fucking basis of the entire industry. This is all bullshit. It's pathos, everybody. Pathos is the use of emotions to persuade. She's using emotion to persuade. She's saying, like, I'm so honorable. I'm in this because I don't like rumors, etc., etc. It's money. That's it.
Quit the industry because they can't handle the gossip and the politics that come with it. When I tell you guys I can't stand it, I hate it. I hate the fact that I can't talk to other owners because they think that I could have an ulterior motive. I don't. If you guys know who I
am. That's interesting. Other owners. I thought you weren't an owner. Like, I'm confused. But yeah, of course not. It's a shark, like, it's a shark frenzy. Like, you're all trying to get the same bunch of people, and we know how unsustainable recruiting is, because you run out of people. Remember, if everybody recruits a certain amount of people, we run out of people after about 12 to 13 levels. Okay, of course they're not going to talk to you. It's naive, but I don't think that she's being honest here anyway. But if she was, this is dumb. Everybody is looking for all, like, recruits. Everybody. They have to. It's the only way the system is maintained. Otherwise, you fall.
am as a person, you know that I'm a very upfront person. If I have an agenda, I'll actually tell you what the agenda is so that you know exactly what I'm looking for. And when I'm being your friend, I'm not your friend to get anything out of it. I literally am your friend because how amazing does it feel when you can call upon someone that doesn't have a personal agenda towards you? That's who I am, because that's what I want in my life. I want an environment, an association of people that talk to me because they want to talk to me, not because they want something out of me, not because they're trying to manipulate something from me. I literally stand for what I want in this world, and I don't bend, and I don't allow myself to get manipulated by anyone. And so I share that with all of you guys because I got on here and
that's not a surprise. Because you're the manipulator, right? You're the manipulator.
It's kind of a long Facebook Live, and I wasn't expecting to go this long. But I share that with you guys because I am such a transparent person that I want.
Yeah, ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner. She said it. She said she was transparent. Transparent. I'm so transparent. Sure. As I've said, stop it, microphone. As I've said many times, transparent people don't have to constantly say they're transparent. And nice people don't have to say they're nice. Usually, your personality is not in what you say about yourself, it's in your actions. So, as a teacher, students will often say, "Oh, sorry." I'm like, "Don't say sorry, because you're not really sorry. Change your behavior." That's the best apology to me. Okay? Maybe I'm a bit jaded on MLM lives and stuff like that, but I don't no one brings up anything in network marketing for no reason. There's always something underneath it. Usually it's the old dollar signs or to manipulate so they can get the dollars. So, yeah, not buying it.
People to know what to expect out of me, what to expect out of what we're doing, so that you can make the conscious decision to know if this is the right journey for you. Because the last thing I would ever want for anyone to ever believe is that they came here and wasted their time. Do not be a part of our company if you don't understand what we're trying to do. Do not join Elomir if you don't believe that what we've done is to truly impact lives. If you think it's just to line our pockets with money, I don't think you're going to fit our culture, because that's definitely what I don't stand for.
Ooh, she's nearly said it, but also this is another tactic. Look, I'm gonna say what I'm against. I'm against this. I'm putting it right out there. You might think that, oh, I said it. I said it. I said the thing I'm not supposed to say. It's all a manipulation. I'm not buying it. I'm sorry. Ain't buying it. Not at all.
And for me, I don't mind saying that to people, because I understand that not everyone is designed to be a part of every opportunity. And if you can relate to what I have to say, then the likelihood of you coming on board with us as a company and growing and becoming the change is a lot greater than me trying to lie, convince you to be a part of something that truly is not what it is, right? And so if you don't like the transparency, if you don't like the honesty from me, then we definitely don't align in our build. And I'm not saying that you're a liar and all that. No.
No, you are. So if they don't align with you, it's probably because they're seeing through you. Because you're transparent. See?
Everybody has their own level of truth. Everybody has their own level of what they like and their leadership style. And if that is not what aligns with you, it's okay. You're not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. My way is not the right way, and it's also not the wrong way. There's just a particular way, and the people that want to be a part of it will be. And so that's pretty much all that I kind of wanted to share with you guys. For all the people that have these assumptions of who I am as a person, I will just let you guys know that my door is wide open. I'm always open to having more friends, as long as the friendship is a two-way street, right? As long as we're open in communication and we're able to lift each other up, elevate one another, then I'm here for.
I'm going to politely, no thanks. I don't want to be friends with you.
For it. But if you're just here to, I don't know, do what you need to do, that is not positive, that is not encouraging, that's not uplifting to the greater good of society, then hey, I will always wish you well, and I will always wish you success.
That's so funny, because Tracy of Erin's attempted doxing, Tracy, she is very, very upfront about it being for the money. And she just said that, that doesn't align with her. And Tracy's in the top 27. She also got an Elomir tattoo. Oh, it's very confusing. Like, also, please don't get tattoos of your business. Like, as if I would get a tattoo that said Education Queensland. That's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. Oh my god. Dumb. Stupid.
But I just don't think it's going to be in the same environment as me. And so with that, guys, I will tell you that this journey in the last 30 days has literally matured me up more than I thought it was ever going to be. And I will tell you that I'm so excited about what we're pursuing, the future that we have ahead of us. You guys have no idea all the things that are happening behind the scenes, what we plan on doing, what is going to happen, and how we are going to continue to grow as a company, because it is insane what is happening behind the scenes. So with that, guys, thank you so much for being on my live. I know all of you guys could be listening to anything else, but you're listening to my rant today about what I've learned, why we did what we did, and why we are continuing to grow the way that we grow. And so I'm excited. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. We're here. Thank you so much, guys. I will talk to you guys soon.
All right, let's wrap it up. She sucks. That's first. Let's get it out there. why didn't she mention Terry LaCour's name? Why did she only call him her business partner? What is that about? Why is that changed in her story? The other time she told this story as well, she said that her friend was a chemist, our chemist. Remember, I made a snarky remark about it, saying, "Oh yeah, everyone has a chemist. Oh yeah, just a chemist, you know." And yeah, like just little things. Yeah. Oh, she's exhausting because of all of the things. I'm sorry. I'm a bad person. I know. I'm a little hater. But I could be a friend. No thanks. I'm gonna sip that one out. Yeah, look, she's a flim flam lady. She is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't buy it. I don't think that she has any ethical or moral integrity. I think she is manipulating people by appealing to them emotionally as well as the money dangle. Like, you can say that you're not in it for the money, but if you were not in it for the money, you wouldn't be doing network marketing. You would be trying to launch it as a legitimate business. Like quick money, sorry. Like, obviously, everybody's in business for money, but mm, mm. She sure is. She sure gave us a lot of details, like a lot of details. And I think it's all a smokescreen to distract you from something else. What that is at the moment, maybe it's, we're still not going to have customers all of August. Maybe it's something else. They have to change the recipe, bloody bloody. Like we were just going to focus on these things and then so you won't look over there at this other thing. She. Should I put it on my thumbnail? She sucks. What do you think, Minnie? Yeah? Agreed? She sucks. I know. But should we put it on the thumbnail? Look at her face. You're an idiot. She's gonna get cranky in a minute. Okay, so thanks for watching. Welcome, 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 new subscribers. I'm so excited. Sorry, that was the pitch that your dog could hear, but it is who I am. I'm all about the high pitch. Like at school, if I'm getting cranky, if I get real cranky, I'm like, you don't want to hear me angry. I can yell really loud and it gets really high pitched. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's annoying. All right. Well, I still haven't finished painting my boy, but look, he hasn't got much to go. But I hate him. No, he's okay. All right. Well, have a good one, everybody. Thank you for being here. Miss Minnie, she's getting cranky, and it's time to feed the dogs. Oh yes, it's only an hour. That's great. All right. So have a great rest of your whatever time of day it is. Oh, it's only 8 o'clock at night. I could film another video. I'm not going to though. Not tonight. Still got to get out Tony's video and Girls Next Door, which I've been saying for about the last 5 videos. So I need to get on it. But I wanted to finish this and yeah, got to organize the collabs. But yeah, thanks. I love doing this. It's great. It's fun. I enjoy. I think the thing I enjoy a lot is really breaking it down and having to, even though it's only a conversation with myself, and then she's pushed my chair. Even like in the comments, just having an intellectual conversation about it is really fulfilling as well. So thank you. Thank you for the comments, and that's engagement as well. So, all right. Have a good one. And we're going to go. All right. Bye.